Alright, we should... Alright, Rusty.
Yeah.
Alright, that's better.
Can you decently hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, much better.
Yeah, I was making a joke about disconnecting, and then the internet really
Made that decision for you.
Yeah. The internet.
Well, as I was saying, Nathan, that was both a little bit of a walk and a stretch.
Maybe a little bit of like a sail, like a siege.
Stop.
Why are you still going?
The distance it took for me to complete that joke was a nautical mile.
I will press the end free button.
That joke took 50 parsecs.
I made it in 14. Do you like how to retcon that one line, they had to make an entire section in a movie about it?
Very funny.
Oh, hey, I did it.
You did it, Reddit?
You got enough raids?
Battles. Yep.
Yeah, if you just sit down and just do it, it just does not take all that long.
Go to the Sunflora lawn.
Right now it would be the moon flora lawn. Oh no, it is.
Sunflowers don't become moonflowers at night.
They are different flowers.
I love how Jacques is like, don't do it. And you're like, okay, wink.
Target acquired. Target acquired in 15 frames a second. Okay. Give me control.
I kind of like the
Alrighty.
quarter FPS sunflower animations.
Get his ass.
There were just 3 right there.
They are a couple. They do give you a couple of freebies, don't they?
There's normally some kind of around here. Maybe I fucking lied, though.
Do you want us to point them out to you if we see them?
Yes.
Okay, behind you.
Did I miss one?
In the alley between those two buildings?
These ones?
Yes.
Ah, I did.
You just passed one. Turn around.
Did you guys see that there's a new ribbon added to the game?
I did not.
Oh, I thought that one was part of the group that was following me already.
When a Pokemon picks up an item in the overworld, not with the ability pickup, a Pokemon that's following you.
Hey.
When it picks up an item, it has a 1 in 100 chance to get a pickup ribbon.
Pick up!
Huh.
I don't think it'll be up here, but that'd be... that was wrong. Hold up. Oh, right.
You didn't expect the one on the battlefield to not battle you, didn't you?
I totally forgot that they could actually battle you.
Some of them will fight you.
I'm like, why is this one taking forever? Did I heal after the last one?
Good question, ain't it?
Hey, buddy. You bitch! You bitch! Run away and then fight me? Alright.
Flight, then fight. You see that tree there?
Yeah.
I think there's one behind it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's one of the 3 natural human responses: fight, flight, and foot stuff.
What the fuck are you two on right now?
Are we being unusually spicy?
I think that was all you needed.
Yeah. That's why I'm going back here. I did it. I passed. I'm the best.
And you assembled the gang.
Gang, gang. Game couldn't process all of those flowers there. Just in case I didn't heal. I want my torb.
So, when I get out of a raid, I kind of run around for a minute and then start another raid.
Yeah.
Today, during stream, I started with 0 rare bones.
Yeah.
In the 5 or 10 second spurts of running around between raids,
Yeah.
how many rare bones do you think I picked up in Kitakami?
I'm gonna
12.
guess 50.
Ian said 12. You said what?
50.
50.
Kitakami has so many items, dude.
Halfway between 34. 34 rare bones.
That does not shock me. There are so many items in Kitakami, it has trouble processing it.
That man snapped his ankles. You know, it was a brave design choice for them to bring back Pokemon trainers with whips. We haven't had that since Gen 1.
Well, Pokemon Ranger was like Gen 3.
They didn't have whips, I don't think. Did they?
That's the whole thing
You draw circles around them.
with your whip.
I thought it was like a Beyblade.
It's kind of both.
You draw circles.
I know you draw circles around them. I've seen the gameplay. I didn't realize it was a whip.
It's kind of like a Beyblade on a whip. And I'm pretty sure there were Rangers with whips in Gen 3.
There is a Tamer trainer class, which I believe in Gen 3 does have a whip.
Yeah.
But again, that's just a remake of Gen 1.
Okay.
Had to get through the years of conditioning.
They may even be in Let's Go, I don't remember.
Let's get hot. Let's be a hot boy.
Hot boy!
The move here may have been not to Terra to keep the rock type, but it's fine.
Rock doesn't resist rock.
Right, it's ground that resists rock. Eh, it doesn't matter. I don't need defense. I just need more offense.
You might burn too. You never know.
I'd like that.
But getting rid of your rock type means that if he uses a grass move here, then it'll be resisted instead of neutral.
I do also think you're gonna. Oh, you didn't one shot. Okay.
Sudowoodo has a lot of defense.
Yeah, I think he's going to use a grass move.
Yeah.
Look at that. It was me, correct.
You have speed even after +1.
I was a little surprised. I mean, Sudowoodo was.
Well, he's also +1.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not.
Oh, Sudowoodo outsped him.
No.
No, Ian outspeed even though Sudowoodo was at +1.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Ian is also +1ing with Flame Wheel.
Nope.
Flame
That's
Wheel,
Flame
you're
Charge.
thinking Flame Charge.
I am thinking Flame Charge. Hello, it's me. I'm the fuck up. It's me. How the fuck up? It's me. Did you see that Taylor Swift
Hold on.
told a bunch of...
Okay, never mind.
Did you see that Taylor Swift at one of her concerts told a bunch of people to register to vote? And it was the biggest shift in registered voters ever registered in the U.S. with a 125% increase among 18-year-olds.
Not what I was expecting.
Rusty does not care about football, Ian.
Taylor Swift surpasses everything. That's been my whole Twitter feed, and I'm still calling it Twitter. When he stops dead naming his child, I'll stop detonating the website.
Hey, that's the joke I made. I'm glad you liked it.
It's a good joke. I want to get stronger. One of my Pokemon...
I have also heard about Taylor Swift dating some football player. She is... her news is impossible to escape.
I was gonna say...
It is...
But it's not the kind of news that I would bring up.
Yeah, I would...
I have heard. I don't care.
Yeah.
I would... I was going to say... without looking it up, if you can name the football player's name that she's dating, I will...
If you had asked me 3 hours ago, I would have been able to tell you.
I will bring you $5 the next time I see you.
Like I say, if you had asked me 3 hours ago, I would have snapped it off.
Nathan, can you name...
He's got kind of an unusual name.
It's reaching Baby Gronk Rizzed Up Livy territory for me.
Technically...
Hold on, say that phrase again?
No.
Actually, I think it's Livy Rizzed Up Baby Gronk.
Yes.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, yes. But the football player does share a position with Rob Gronkowski.
Bottom? Oh, sorry.
Okay.
I tried to make a joke there.
Gronk is a lot of things.
You don't know. Ian, you don't know.
I would be very surprised.
You don't know.
Anyway. Oh, God. This stream, man. What the fuck are we doing? Let's do it that way. Sure.
I was halfway pleading that you didn't know. That was half a statement and half a
hope.
Half a question.
Kelsey?
That's the last name.
Travis.
Very good. Travis Kelce is going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer.
He's the quarterback?
No. Do you remember what position?
I know he plays for the Chiefs.
Yes, he does. Do you remember what position?
Is he a wide receiver?
Close. He's a tight end.
Tight end. Okay.
But he is going to...
Oh, he's a tight end. That's pretty close to a bottom. There we go.
Yeah. If you were going based off of level, Bombardier's next. I can pull up. Giacomo is level 21.
I'm not quite 21, but...
Bombardier is 19.
Where is the bomb?
Go down.
I've got a tight end.
That's it.
This is Ian's quitting stream face.
Well, folks, sorry to end it so soon, but that'll do it.
I'm actually not sorry.
No.
Sorry to end it so soon, but I actually hate this.
I kind of do, but it's fine. Yeah, no, I'm done. We're shutting down football talk. Congratulations.
All I had to do to get you to stop talking about football was to participate.
Oh, I like his Pokeball exit animation. It was a little flip.
It was good.
I think you should be able to customize your Pokeball throws in the game, and you should unlock more of them as you progress. This is a feature that Pokemon has had like once. It was at the end of the game. It needs to happen all the time.
I always thought that Galar should do it with your Dynamax animation. Because each like gym leader has their own custom like animation for throwing the Dynamax. I always thought it would be cool if you could get your character to get their styles.
Or get a style for every type.
Yeah, and which you could do the same thing for the Terra animation, because every important character has a unique Terra animation too.
I would have liked a unique throw animation for every type rather than a unique uniform for every type that you can't even wear into the gym battles because you have to wear the default into the gym battles. It's insane.
I always thought that this NPC looked like the mom from Inside Out.
I'll take your word for it. I haven't actually seen Inside Out. Apparently, it's one of the like really good ones that they came out with recently. And I just haven't seen it.
I don't know how recently Inside Out came.
Like, I'm talking like last 5 years. Oh God,
I'm not sure Inside Out came out in the last 5 years, babe.
Oh, don't fact check me on that. Just let me
be wrong.
I think it's less than 5 years, but only just.
So before the stream, I was watching a GTA 5 speedrun. And the reason I was watching it is because they held an event celebrating the 10-year anniversary of the release of that game.
Yeah, we played the heck out of that when I lived in Denton, and it was not new then.
Yep.
And he hasn't lived in Denton in a minute. Monkey. Do the monkey with me. Okay.
Rockruff.
I couldn't tell what that was.
Shiny Rockruff is blue, for the record.
I did know that. That could be interesting.
Especially since you've got a couple fire types on your team right now.
Hopefully that'll change soon.
What should I shiny hunt in my Violet game before I wipe it?
Onyx.
It's main game only, no new Pokemon.
You should.
Onyx is not in the game.
I know. That one's also not in the game.
You like the Saberlight line, right?
Yeah, I kind of... One, I don't like it shiny.
More swords! More swords!
Shiny should change more than the eye color.
It should.
Alright, no longer doing this fight with this Pokemon.
2, it's really hard to hunt. But not a terrible idea. What else?
More swords, more swords. Go get fucking Scyther.
Okay, that's a good one.
Scyther's shiny is kind of annoying where it's difficult to tell the difference. The big thing you're looking for is like its joints are red.
Scyther's shiny.
It's big enough that it's easy to find those joints.
Scyther's shiny is not.
It's a slightly darker shade of green.
Is not as cool. Scyther's shiny.
Scyther's shiny looks like Scyther, and I love that.
Scyther's shiny is gold.
Yeah.
Um,
It's one of the gold ones.
okay. I thought it was kind of off green the way. What?
Cleavor is green.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I was. When you said that, I was like, I should get like 3 or 4 of them. It's probably pretty easy. You pop a flying sandwich
Over there.
and go to that zone.
Yeah. I got a bunch of ingredients.
I can't think of any other flyers in that area. There's a bunch of bugs.
I would say there's a bunch of bugs, so I would go with flying. I'm sure there's other flyers, but they're not nearly as many.
You can get shiny Applin and get yourself a shiny Diplin.
That's on my list. There's a really easy way to hunt it off stream too. You don't have to, or off screen. You can set up if you convert your ride Pokemon to a party Pokemon, and set it underneath the tree. It'll just keep fighting Applins until it chooses not to fight one because it's shiny. So you just do that, pop a sandwich, come back 30 minutes later.
I'm looking through the list of specifically Gen 9 Pokemon and seeing which ones you like. I didn't know if you're a fan of King Gambit, but you could do that.
I am a fan of King Gambit.
Isn't his kind of blue?
Yeah, Bisharp is blue.
It is.
Yeah.
You could do,
King Gambit is also blue.
Yeah, I think the whole line is blue. Annihilate might be a cool one.
Okay.
Or like a member of that line.
Yeah, get some Mankeys.
What does shiny Flamigo look like?
Blue, I think? Also was blue?
I'm also feeling
White.
blue.
Oh.
Which, like, real life Flamingo chicks are white.
Yeah,
I actually like that one.
Yeah, that actually does scan. What about the dog?
Griever and Houndstone sounds like they would be a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Cyclozar would be cool.
Orthworm?
Orthworm would be cool. Tinkaton would be cool.
The best part about Tinkaton's shiny is the hammer.
That's the only thing that's different.
I know.
Yeah. Because it hunted a shiny Corviknight.
I like that Reller's shiny is just, the ball is gold.
Cloth shiny is also good. Again, blue.
It is blue.
I should just get a team of shiny blue guys.
Would that make it the Blue Man group? Eh? The Blue Mon group? Oh, man.
I actually...
Is this what it's like?
I do like Toad School shiny, though I think people...
I don't like Toad Scruel as much.
Yeah.
And I do already have a Toad School.
Rusty
I think Mabostiff's a cool mon.
Rusty just got the clip from Dragon Ball Z Abridged from Vegeta feeling pride in someone else.
Yeah. Bellabolt, I know you like, but...
Nathan will go post that clip in the Discord.
Sure.
I do like Bellybolt. I have tried hunting its Priev, and it's tough.
Tadbulb is so annoying.
It sucks.
It would be fine if you could find a place to spawn it on land. But there's not a consistent place you can get it to spawn that's not in the water via sandwich. Everywhere that it spawns only on land has other things that spawn near it with the sandwich.
Dark flying, right?
What?
The bird, Bombardier.
Yes, Bombardier is dark flying.
Dirk. Dirkness.
The Knackley line is pretty cool.
I would not mind a shiny Knackley. I like that line a lot. You could shiny hunt Oinkalone.
I could.
The joke is, he gave me his shiny Oinkalone already. He's like, I don't want a shiny pig, and I'm like, I want a second one.
Well, that's why I gave it to you, because you already had one. I gave you its buddy.
I do now have a shiny male and a shiny female.
I just kind of find Oinkalone on the more boring of designs.
He's the early gen, or the early
Normal type.
Normal type. It's
Yeah.
that's kind of the point.
I find Rattata to be among the boring designs. Sentret and Furret, great. They got some, especially Sentret. It's got some, like, it doesn't look like a thing that you would find in our human world.
Sure. I don't know if I agree, but go on.
Ferret does look like a ferret.
It is basically just a furry tube.
And we do have a couple of those in the real world.
But Sentret, nothing is quite that shape. And if it's close to that shape, it gets internet famous real fast. Because it's unusual. It's not a normal shape for a thing, right? That's what I'm saying.
I would say the closest thing I could think of to being that sort of shape is maybe a flying squirrel.
Yeah. So, like, you can get this kind of boring, normal starter early route thing and have it be interesting. I find that the pig and the rat are not among those.
Yeah.
See, I love Oinkalone.
I also have a soft spot for Oinkalone, but that's because I used it in a Nuzlocke.
Like, I'd rather have a Spoink than an Oinkalone. And Spoink is worse.
I
don't know about that.
don't know about that. Nathan literally used both of them in the run.
Yeah. And just having that sort of bulky psychic type is never a bad thing. Watch out for the Cocoa Puffs.
I'm cuckoo for him. Damn it! I tried to take the line there.
I don't think you got hit by that. I think that was just your sliding down the hill animation.
Sure, we'll take it. Get down here, bird.
I also don't extremely love Mudbray for that reason. This is just a donkey.
Oh, see, I really like Mudbray.
Like I say, how do you feel about Mudsdale?
It's a little bit different. It's a little bit better.
That look hurt.
Its hair has some unique features to it. The way that it's got like dreadlocks with like hanging braids on it that have it makes it unique enough that it's like, okay, this is a Pokemon.
Yeah. Because I love Mudsdale. I think it's great.
I think it's fine. Spearow kind of ass. Fearow again gets a little better.
I think especially the Gen 1 Pokemon, you can't like Pokemon created a whole design language around these monsters, and they were still making it at that point. So I don't know if you could blame them.
Ducklet and Swanna. Why are they even?
It's the ugly duckling. It's actually a swan.
Yeah, but Ducklet isn't ugly, and Swanna is a swan.
Ducklet's kind of ugly.
No, it's a duck. It's a cute little fucking duck. It's blue. You spray paint a real human duck, a real world duck, spray paint it blue, that's a fucking ducklet. What do you mean it's not cute? It's one of the cuter Pokemon.
Wow, that hurt a lot.
Rocky payload, baby. I don't actually know if this one has rocky payload.
Hoot Hoot, obviously perfect.
No notes.
You get a normal thing and make it round. Awesome.
He just likes round owls.
I do. Okay, last time I spoke to you, I sold all my rare bones. How many do you think I have collected in that time?
Okay, sure. Fucking...
It is a wild Pokemon, so it picks its move randomly.
It's 30. There are so many rare bones in this game.
Kitakami is so dense with items. It is incredible.
Gavin the
Thank
Dragon.
you, Gavin Dragon.
Thank you for the follow.
Hello.
Hello.
Did you follow because of my Ducklet is cute rant? I hope so. Hello.
Hello. We should introduce ourselves. My name's Ian. I'm currently playing. This is Nathan. He's my brother and one of our co-hosts. And currently, Rusty is a disembodied voice.
True.
Yes.
And he's the third of our main team.
We stream a lot of Pokemon, otherwise Nintendo games and RPGs.
Yep.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What we do?
Monster Hunter has kind of been our bread and butter for a while. We've fallen off of a little bit recently.
We may also get back on that kick. Just they released a new monster. We'll see though. But yeah, we're doing this. Currently, we're playing this on Mondays. I had Nathan and Rusty breed me this team. The only communication they had were final typings.
Yeah, we didn't know what we were...
Yeah, they only knew half the team, and I didn't know anything. So now I'm playing through the game with that.
And then we bred them up as eggs, so they are his original trainer, and he's not getting the experience boost from traded Pokemon.
Yep.
Correct.
And now I'm mashing through this. Yep. Now I'm gonna mash for 5 minutes through this cutscene.
The Arvin cutscenes are cutscenes.
I'm good. I don't need an Oshawott, especially in this profile. But thank you for offering. But yeah, no. I have.
Rusty, do you think Oshawott's a boring mon?
No, I think Oshawott's great. It doesn't look like something that exists in the real world. It obviously is inspired by real world
You know
things.
what it does look like? A duck with an acorn on its head.
Oh my god! I forgot about that leak. Back when they showed off just their silhouettes.
Yeah, so
in Gen
before
5.
they released Gen 5, they just showed the silhouettes of the Pokemon. So one of the speculative designs was an acorn with a duck with an acorn on its head.
Yeah.
If we ever get to where we're getting like consistent donations or subscriptions, we could offer like a $5 donation reward. Nathan will breed you what you request. Because you have a full dex.
I do.
And you like doing that.
I have posted a picture of Acorn Duck in our Discord.
Yeah. Feel free to join that.
It is.
Oh yeah, and if you want to, you already got it.
Yep.
I was gonna say, if you want to join our Discord,
Yep.
That's the best way to know when we're going live, and if we are like skipping a stream for some reason because we have lives.
Yeah. Feel free
Citation needed.
Yeah. Feel free to join it. If not, completely understandable. I'm in like 7 billion Discords and don't pay attention to most of them, so understand. Yeah, we're learning that like Arvid's dog is like dying.
That Arvin has feelings.
Yeah. You know what I'm doing? pressing the A button.
Morph. How do you feel about Mabostiff?
Again, cool, Mon.
I think it is better than Herdier line. As far as looking like a real dog, it still looks a lot like a real dog.
Oh, that's sorry to spring this on you guys, but we're actually cutting Rusty.
Yeah.
Don't you dare talk about...
Stoutland owns, dude.
Yeah, don't you dare talk about the Stoutland line like that.
Love Stoutland.
These are my opinions about aesthetically the Pokemon. I don't think Stoutland looks great as a dog. I don't think it's a particularly creative Pokemon design.
Rusty, it's okay. I've had friends who were wrong before.
Can't believe he thinks that dog whose mustache is all its hair is not a creative design.
What did I get here?
You can now swim.
Oh, right. Neat.
If you were going by level, then Giacomo is next.
Giacomo. Here he is. Right here. Oh my god, just let me set it as a destination.
Like, look at Houndour and Houndoom, or Dachshund and Dachshund. Those guys are dog inspired, but have unique, interesting features that separate them. You're right. The mustache thing on Stoutland does push it over the line for me, but the first two are just dogs.
Blaming a not fully evolved Pokemon for not being fully evolved is not cool, I think.
I'm not blaming it. Two, it doesn't have feelings. It's a Pokemon. It's not a guy. 3, it could have the same features as Stoutland, just less, or different features that change into Stoutland's features. But the problem I have with it is not that it looks bad or gross or ugly or not cute. I hate Ducklet partly because it's cute. The thing I don't like about it is that it looks like a dog.
He feels like it doesn't iterate much.
I have a dog.
Yeah.
This is a video game about collecting wild exotic creatures to turn into your fantasy best friends.
Yeah.
And there's a dog in it.
Do you think Teddy Ursa is iterative enough?
Teddy Ursa's fine. It's got a really unique...
that Teddy Ursa looks way more like a bear than
Teddy Ursa looks like a teddy bear, which is not a real animal.
What does
It's got
look
cool.
like?
It's got cool fur designs. It's got a very distinct pattern on its stomach. Ursaring, I think, is worse than Teddy Ursa. Ursaring is a fucking bear.
With a ring.
Yes. But then
It's
Ursaluna.
really just all there in the name, ain't it?
And then Ursaluna is cool again.
How do you feel about
Especially
Blood Moon?
Blood Moon Ursaluna.
Blood Moon Ursaluna kind of owns.
It does kind of.
It kind of slaps.
How do you feel about Krabby, who is just like
Krabby and Kingler both suck.
Just a crab. But I think Kingler owns. He's great.
I didn't know Rusty had such bad opinions. Wow. I thought I knew my friend better. For the
I can definitely like I admire Rusty's consistency. Where like that's just a fucking duck.
no,
I will say I do admire your consistency there.
I understand.
Yeah, you don't have to agree with me.
Yeah.
But I have a reason for not liking the designs that I don't like.
No, it's totally valid. That's just something that's never bothered me.
And I want to be clear. I'm making a big deal out of it because I'm on a performative live stream.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't care that much.
Yeah.
Just of the Pokemon designs, the ones that look like real things are not as creative, I think, is the statement that I started with.
Well, so hold on. So I want to make a distinction because you seem to have made a distinction specifically with Teddy Ursa that if they looking like something in the real world is not necessarily the problem. The fact that they look like animals in the real world, right?
Right. Yeah.
So the literal ice cream Pokemon.
Yeah. How do you feel about inanimate object-based Pokemon?
Yeah.
I think they're fine. I don't like them as much as other things, but I think they're fine. I like them more than they're just an animal.
Yeah.
I think the ice cream one is pretty dumb. I think Klefki is pretty dumb.
See, I kind of like Klefki.
But I don't. One, I like them better than the just an animal, and I don't hate them. I only hate one Pokemon, and it's fucking Bruxish. It's both just a fish and ugly as sin.
Rusty, what about Trubbish? What's your feelings?
I think Trubbish is pretty great. I like it.
Ah, that sack of shit. That is a joke for Nathan.
It is a sack of shit.
So to TLDR it, Nathan made me a team in Gen 5. It was an egg lock, and he gave me a Trubbish that I lost like the level before it evolved. And so just for the next like 2 full days, I would just walk up to Nathan and say, "Do you know what didn't experience life? Experience XYZ in life."
Yeah.
Sex shit. And so
lamenting his dead sack of shit.
it's so when I think of Trubbish now, that's all I can think of. The one that I had that didn't get to experience life. He died literally he was like most of the bar full too. I was pissed. I remember it being kind of a bullshit death. I don't remember exactly what it was at this point.
But you remember how it made you feel.
I remember what route it was on. It was on the route with the mall on it, because in that game the mall was actually on one of the routes, not in a town, and I thought that was weird. I was trying to find more people so that I could hit 9. I'm not gonna try this hard. If I get one more, cool. I'm not too worried about it. Okay, who do I want to fight the dark gym with? Not you. Fuck it, we ball.
You're gonna make a pit stop at the Pokemon Center?
I battled one guy, but probably not a bad call.
Well, the other thing is, do you want to check the TM machine and see if there's anything you
I guess I'm checking the TM machine. Well, okay.
Let me check the fighting moves, see if there's anything important there.
If there is, it doesn't matter.
The only other thing to look at is maybe something gets pounced. I don't know.
See, maybe something gets pounced. Maybe. I bet Corfish gets like a Fury Cutter or a Struggle Bug or something. But
Well, if you're gonna teach something like that, this is the time to do it.
probably correct. Rototo. Oh shit, who did we say this was this time? I'm blanking on like every name in this gen.
Cassiopeia is actually Darth Vader.
And Clive here, it's very easy to tell, is Leia.
Anakin Skywalker.
Did you know that if you zoom in on the badge on Clive's jacket, along the bottom of the thing, it actually says your mom?
Oh god, we did leave our mom alone with the professor there.
In the other region.
I don't know. There was a while she was like, "No, I need to talk to the Director Clavel by myself. Go back upstairs. Don't make some noise."
Well, she's like, go out with a Pokemon or whatever.
Yeah. They had to finish paperwork, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh my god, I'm still pressing the goddamn A button.
They had to make everything official, if you know what I mean.
Oh, they fucked. I get it. Oh my god.
Oh, hey, Puchiana and Mightyena. Those are just normal dogs. Mightyena is he's got some little bit of detail.
They're hyenas.
What about Zigzagoon?
Zigzagoon, great. Linoon, kind of just a guy. But Galarian Zigzagoon and Linoon and Obstagoon are fantastic.
The Miku of today was Obstagoon Dark type.
Oh yeah. If you don't know, there's a bunch of Hatsune Mikus.
It's called Project Voltage.
Yeah, they're doing a Hatsune Miku as whatever Pokemon, one for each type. And of course, there is also a ton of fan art of equal or better quality than the official ones. It's kind of hard to tell
and
what's
like,
official.
They are getting like official Pokemon like card and like even Pokemon designers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I have the meme, I don't know about this and I'm too scared to ask. Where the fuck did Hatsune Miku come from? Like, I don't understand.
You know, Miku from music.
She was the first fully digital artist, if you don't count the Gorillas 30 years ago.
I don't know if that's true. But there is no Hatsune Miku. It's like she's not like a real person.
Yeah.
She's a Vocaloid, so she's like a...
Do you know what a VTuber is?
Yes, I know what a VTuber is.
It's like that, but music.
Okay. No, that makes sense. But
Which is also what the Gorillas have been doing for 2 decades.
Well,
the Gorillas
I think
started
it's a little
before
bit
2000.
I think it's a little bit different from the Gorillas, where the Gorillas are like voice acted. They're just, you know, like the songs are attributed to this fictional band. I think Miku's voice is actually like digitally synthesized.
Okay.
There's not like a voice actor who is Miku. I think-
Right. Okay. There's not a person playing. There's a person driving Hatsune Miku, but they're not playing a part.
But
There's not a
Miku's voice is digitally synthesized, I think.
right.
Okay.
Okay.
So I think it is. There is a distinction to be made there.
So see, like, okay. So,
Oh, and that is a legitimate distinction that I had not really considered.
yeah, I was like, suddenly,
Whereas the Gorillas is just Damon Albarn, like, whispering
Playing
into
a
a
bunch of
microphone
parts.
while somebody raps
Yeah.
off on the side.
Ooh, crazy Steve.
while somebody
Where
raps
have you
like the
come
most
from
like
and where have you
heart-wrenching,
seen?
song about the crushing poverty, and then he's over here, ooh, crazy Steve. I thought Clint Eastwood was cool in the 90s, but he's not anymore. Thought I saw.
I got sunshine in a bag.
I don't know what I thought I saw, but I thought I saw something.
Sunshine in a bag is weed, right?
Probably. Whatever illicit drug he was on.
I don't know.
I've-
He's English, so they just kind of say weird stuff sometimes, you know?
It could be like an egg over easy on a breakfast sandwich.
Yeah, I'm never going to pretend like I understand what they're actually saying over there.
That could be just normal British slang. It could be an Egg McMuffin. It could be an Egg McMuffin laced with heroin.
You're not mine, are you?
No. It's like when you're a kid and you start walking up behind a lady thinking she's your mom, and then you realize, oh, you're not my mom.
Hold on. Oh, right, this is... What? Hold on.
Hang a right.
Is it in here?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. I always forget. Hey, it's open for me. Oh, no, there it is.
Just have to load in.
Ooh, got a flip turn TM.
Put that on your Palafin. Also, Palafin, how do you like that Pokemon?
Palafin is fucking great.
But it's just a dolphin.
At its... No, it's
It's a
not.
dolphin with a secret identity.
At its most boring, it is a dolphin with a heart design on its chest. At its best, it's a secret Sentai warrior.
Gokusentai?
It's a-
Gokusentai?
It's a fucking Power Ranger. I don't have a Power Ranger at home. I don't have to remember to feed my Power Ranger every day. I don't have to take my Power Ranger on walks.
You should, though. You should take your Power Ranger on walks. Oh, I fucking couldn't see what those were. Fucking get him, Bond. It's fine. I'm good.
Great. You're rock type.
No, I was just like, oh, do I maybe try to go heal? It's fine. It's fine. I can beat up a car.
Oh my god!
I've got a Sylveon, that's fine.
It's not possible for those overworld terrestrialized Pokemon to be shiny, is it?
I don't know.
I would not be surprised if they're shiny locked.
It seems
Because-
like they would be. They are
Because they're
like,
static spawns.
yeah.
Oh, right. I'm gonna do this fight and then I'm gonna mash the A button for 10 minutes. I'm barely here right now. That's probably mostly a...
I was gonna say that may be more a headphone setup than
Yeah.
anything else.
Ooh, got a Flare Blitz TM. Do you want that?
Like, yeah, but I'm fine.
We can trade and I'll trade it back.
We're not gonna do this with him.
Remember that I have that, and if you want to trade something, I'll either teach it or trade it back to you. We can do that. Ian's got a Rockhead Growlithe.
Yep. Not even the best. Not even the best DJ in the in this region. Who is Nathan?
DJ G Rave.
DJ G Ray.
Hey, good burn.
Fucking.
I think it doesn't actually. It's not actually raining. I think it's whatever weather is occurring
When the battle starts.
Yeah.
I hope so.
You may be able to check. Maybe not.
Also, fucking the turn I send him out, and I hate that I'm doing this, but doing till I get a burn or I sack him. Did a lot more than I would have liked it to. Alright. Alright, he had...
You'd been Metal
yeah,
Sandwich.
yeah, he had Metal Sandwich, so... I was like, that felt like a lot of damage. And I'm not quite as good at it as Nathan, but I do have a pretty
You get a sense for
a pretty good sense for like
how much damage something
how
should
much
be doing.
how much damage something should be doing. I'm like, that felt like a lot, but it does make sense.
I would actually expected that Swift to have done a little bit more damage to you, considering you're at -2, but that just goes to show you how fucking especially defensive Sylveon is.
Mm-hmm.
Sylveon's a good mon.
Sylveon is a good one. There's a reason I was like, I'm gonna do Sylveon.
Well, it's the easiest one to get if you don't already have a stone. Just teach it baby doll
Oh
eyes.
no, I
and
stopped it
make
from being
happy.
Espeon. I had to stop
Oh,
it from
okay.
being Espeon.
Espeon's also a pretty good pick.
It is.
I would have Espeon.
Most everything else overlaps with something
Yeah.
else.
Espeon, Jolteon, Sylveon were kind of the ones that I was initially thinking. But I've
Jolteon's kind of tricky to do good.
yeah. You
Its stats are weird.
give it Thunderbolt.
There was a time when it was like the best strategy for fighting Sabrina in Gen 1 because it got Pin Missile. and wasn't a bug type, so it wasn't. It was never supposed to be, but it wasn't weak to psychics. The way bug types oops were in Gen 1.
I would say that Jolteon is a fairly one-dimensional Pokemon.
It's fast.
There's nothing wrong with that.
It knows what it does. It's fast and it hits.
It is good at what it does. It is blisteringly fast.
Speed used to be a lot better in Gen 1 also.
And it's got good special attack. It's great at spamming it. It is, in Nuzlocking, the most used evolution.
I did not know that. I guess I didn't know it had a usable special attack.
Yeah, it's good. So it's
evolutions always have one great stat, one good stat, and everything else is kind of mid.
And the great stat
mid to bad.
Yeah, the great stat is speed. The good stat is special attack.
See, I thought that its good stat was like its defense or something.
No.
It is fast. It is good at special attacks. It is fragile.
Yeah.
I would say of that kind of like fast glass cannon electric type archetype, it may be the best of Gen 1.
I'm still pressing.
Well, what would beat it? Zapdos?
Electrode.
Zapdos doesn't really meet the archetype because it's not especially fast. But you're comparing it against like Electrode, Raichu, and Electabuzz.
All right, that's gonna go ahead and do it for us today.
You guys went away for a minute.
Are we back
Can
now?
you hear us now?
I can hear you, but you're not streaming to me anymore.
Says we're streaming.
Yeah.
You're not streaming to me
for whatever
anymore.
Reason, we got kicked from
Yeah.
Discord.
Yeah, it was like it kicked you from Discord and back in.
Yeah. But yeah, so that'll go ahead and do it for.
Which you got a lot done today.
Yeah, I got a fair amount.
One of each category and a bonus Path of Legend. Actually, no, 2 badges, 2 Paths of Legends, 1 Starbase.
Yep. Yep.
So yeah, you got quite a bit done.
Yeah. This is the early time, so you're able to kind of. You can kind of rush.
It is
these,
a little dense there at the beginning.
Rush these ones. The next ones will kind of be a little more spread out. But typically, if we can average about 2 an episode, is like generally what we've kind of done in these last couple ones. And so getting this many done this one, and getting none done the first one kind of.
Yeah. We should be back streaming Friday, potentially doing something like Ogre Ouston.
We may either do Ogre Ouston, we may do the new Monster and Monster Hunter, something like that. And then we'll be back Sunday with more Baldur's Gate. We are hitting probably around the midpoint of Act 2. So,
are you guys officially in Act 2?
Oh yeah, we've been in Act 2 for a little while.
Okay.
But yeah, we're definitely getting into that. Actually, we are about to hit a gate that we can't go back from.
There you go.
We're fairly.
We're still a ways.
Well,
we're still a ways from that, but it'll hit either the very end of next stream or by the end of 2 streams from now.
Yeah, I would think that we would probably get close to the gate at the end of the stream. Next stream we may not get to it.
I don't think we're gonna make it. There's a lot to do still side quest wise.
Okay, but and Rusty knows a little better than I do. But anyway, yeah, we are making our way through.
We could rush it and get there in like.
Yeah, we could go there right now, but I'm not gonna. You and I are not.
We do not want to be in Act 3 at level 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The first thing in Act 3, oh man, that was rough. Anyway, so yeah, we want to be much higher. So yeah, that'll do it for us for today. So thank you for joining us. And if you're on the YouTubes, fucking 2 hours into it, subscribe and like and all of that shit. If not, understandable. Goodbye.